flush. And hi. Yeah, a little backstage of what goes on here. The old Midwest Capade Ranch.
Oh, sorry, we're a couple minutes late. I had to use the restroom.
Everybody does it.
Oh.
That's okay. No one's here.
Huh?
Yet. No one's here yet.
No one's here yet. They're all coming home from work. Oh, you can watch me gimp around.
Tell them what happened.
I ran my foot over with a pallet jack. The side of my foot. Not necessarily, because I have steel toe shoes, so not necessarily the over my foot. It just skimmed along the side, and it was like a corner edge of the pallet jack. So it was like a sharp edge. It felt like it went all the way through my shoe, all the way through my sock. So my side of my foot is swollen. So it hurts right now too, just sitting here.
We're going to attempt to try honey graham M&Ms. So we're hoping they taste like s'mores.
You're hoping they taste like s'mores. I wasn't impressed with the cookie ones. The cookie M&M ones that they had out, it just tastes like the M&M Crispies. Yeah. I wasn't overly impressed. I don't know. Oh, you can taste the graham.
Yeah. Chocolate on the back end. Ooh, that's good.
Huh? That's good. It's a good chocolate.
Yeah.
It's good chocolate graham on.
So we're going to recommend honey graham M&Ms. They're similar to the crispy M&Ms.
Mm-hmm. They're not bad.
No.
I think they're better than the cookie one. It actually tastes like a graham cracker. The cookie one just didn't taste. It tasted like crispy M&Ms with extra sugary.
Yeah.
I wasn't overly impressed with them. I don't know. I really haven't found a bad. Do they have pretzel ones too, don't they?
I believe there was some pretzel ones.
But they have all kinds of flavors. Now, where is everyone?
Uh-oh. Did we scare them all away?
I don't know. They forget it was Tuesday?
No, it's one of those things where everything just kind of blends in together after a certain point.
I'm off tomorrow, so it's nice not to.
Ada Care. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Nice. Bye-bye. Of course.
Yep.
That was inappropriate. Gotta love the bots.
They've been a lot less ever since Russia went to war with Ukraine. I will say that.
Oh, God.
So maybe there is a positive there. I don't know.
I don't know. But we'll see. That was just not appropriate. Well, where is everybody?
We understand you've got free time, but
yeah. Yeah. Oh. Bavarage.
We are not paid advertisers for Powerade.
No.
Just so you're aware. Or Under Armour.
Or PlayStation.
I just like it. I just like it because it's warm. Yeah, we don't even own a PlayStation.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, oh, we do. We have a PS2. We never use it.
Bought it for my birthday. I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. I got Kingdom Hearts I got to play.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll sit down and be able to play games again. I want to have all the game consoles though.
Not until we hit the lottery and retire.
That'd be cool. Have that wall of game consoles.
Oh God.
starting Nintendo, Atari.
Oh no, we gotta go way back. We gotta get a Pong, an original Pong.
Oh, good luck finding them.
Yeah.
Probably could find them.
Yeah.
We finally went through some of that stuff. Some of the stuff from that storage unit. Kind of straightened up our car and our porch, and we found something in there that can actually 100 times our money. We were doing some research on it and
cross fingers.
Hopefully we can make our money.
Oh, we should definitely be able to make our money back on that.
Yeah.
But, what people are listing them for and what they're selling for, obviously there's going to be a discrepancy. If we can get close to what someone has sold one recently for, we'll be okay with this unit and then some.
Yeah. And the thing is even the one piece of it was sold for a certain amount of money too. Hello to whoever joined. I can see somebody's watching, but
creepers.
Hopefully it's not what it was before.
We'll see.
Oh, my foot hurts.
I'm gonna take some Tylenol or ibuprofen if the swelling gets too bad. Rest, ice, compression, and elevation.
Somebody said soak my foot. I'm having a hard time bending my toes, so I know it's swollen.
Yeah.
Moving my toes a little bit, but
well, we won't go with what my mom and dad used to say whenever we'd have a scratch. Oh, we'll just cut it off at the neck; it'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't usually.
Mom and dad had a twisted sense of humor.
I don't usually complain too much about pain, so it's not.
Yeah.
I don't like taking things for pain either, so. I go to the dentist and have a cavity fixed, and the dentist looks at me cross-eyed because I don't get Novocaine. I don't like Novocaine shots. And she asked me why this last time, and I said, she's like, "Is it feel funny?" Or I said, "Well, it feels funny, but it's just I have a really high threshold for pain, so it's just more annoying than it is you can tell when I'm if I'm really in pain, I'm uncomfortable. But I don't like taking, I had knee surgery, my knee, basically almost repaired. And I took pain meds for 2 days. That was it. I had teeth pulled. I didn't take any pain meds.
Whoever was in, popped in, took a peek and
took off again. I know we're boring. Sorry. Everybody, I know a lot of people watch these later though, so it's
That's
not.
True. That's true.
Not. It's kind of a busy weekend for us. Hi, Danny.
Well, hello, Danny. It's just us three right now, so
yeah.
You got free reign. Any question you might have.
Yeah, any questions, anything you want to say, go right ahead, Danny.
Within reason.
Within reason. We're pretty open. We dropped the video this weekend, and Chris did all the editing. We're learning how to edit our own videos, so hopefully we'll have more.
Slowly but surely.
We'll hopefully have more footage here sooner or later.
Sooner rather than later. I've actually got a kind of a game plan.
Yeah.
Hoping to get another one out here by the end of the week.
And then I'm hopefully going to try to get... I'm hopefully going to try to get listing again. The listing has been a real issue. Yeah, and they're not all mine. They're all my brothers.
Well, 2 of them are.
No.
No, all of them are?
Well, my brother has 2 side-by-sides. So the one that we were riding in and the one my mom was using. One of them he actually purchased. The other one he actually bought 1 ticket, one $20 ticket and won it on a raffle.
Like 2 months after he bought the first one.
Yeah, 2 months after he bought the first one, he won the second one. But he also has a 4-wheeler. So my mom and dad have a 4-wheeler, which I don't know if it's the one my dad was riding on or not. And my brother has a 4-wheeler, and then he also has the 2 side-by-sides. So
He wanted to say hi.
But yeah, and hopefully, Danny, I'm hopefully going to get into the airboat. Hopefully my dad will take out the airboat this. Yeah, he has a horseshoe. He's got my grandpa's luck. It's pretty. My grandpa used to go to these like DU banquets, Ducks Unlimited banquets, or anything with like the gun tables, and my grandpa would win, like come home with like 3 or 4 guns off the gun tables or door gun or whatever. My brother's about that lucky too.
I just want to win a meat raffle once.
But I mean, I've gotten lucky. I get lucky in spurts. So like we went to a banquet. I won my KitchenAid mixer. That's a $300 mixer. I spent $40 on tickets. It was a $20 table, and I went up at one point, and then I went up at another point later on. And it was one of those where they have prizes on the table, and you draw so many tickets off for the amount of prizes that are on that table. And then first person gets to pick, it goes in order of, the person that gets to pick, it goes in order of how the tickets were drawn. Well, I was the 5th ticket drawn, and the first person took the tablet or the Kindle Fire or something because they were big at that time. The next person took something else. The person in front of me took this Rug Doctor, and she had to actually pick up the KitchenAid mixer, and my heart just sank when she picked up the KitchenAid mixer. And she actually set the KitchenAid mixer down on the floor and went for this like vacuum. It was actually like a wet vac or something like that. It polishes your floors or something like that. And I was right behind her, and she took that, and I'm like, I'm taking this. And I walked away with the KitchenAid mixer. Walked away with a George Foreman grill. Hi, Robert. And I walked away with an iHome alarm clock. And then and 2 bottles of wine, homemade wine from that banquet. I was at an auction, like a silent auction. It was, and everybody was just watching me walk away with this stuff, and I'm carrying this big KitchenAid mixer and George Foreman grill. I spent $60 on tickets, and I walked away with over $300 worth of stuff.
In one item.
Huh? In one item. In one item. So
the Foreman grills at that point were probably going for about $100 and $125.
Yeah.
For that size.
Yeah, it was just weird. These ladies were looking at me, and I'm just like, the girl at my table that got the vacuum cleaner thing, she's like, I didn't know it was this. I should have taken, and I'm like, too late now. Like 3 people passed up the KitchenAid mixer.
No take backsies.
Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever won so far. Well, I mean, I've won guns before, but like that was one of the best. I can't believe I got it type. So, what's new, guys? We already had to block a bot.
It was quick.
It was quick. Really rude comment, but quick. It was disgusting comment.
Yeah, it makes me not want to eat carrots for a while. Yeah. Yes, you do, Robert. Get one. They are fantastic. And I don't even use it.
Yeah, he doesn't use it.
Not that I couldn't. It just, for what I make, I don't necessarily need it. I'm not a baker.
I do more of the baking in the house. He does more of the cooking. But I do cook every now and then. It's just that's the way it works.
Yeah.
He likes to cook the food. I like to bake. Which I'm going to probably
do the laundry, do the dishes.
He's a good housewife. House husband.
And my theory is if it doesn't get done, if I don't do it, it won't get done. So let's get it done.
I do the dishes every now and then too.
Yeah.
I do stuff around here every now and then.
Most parts like, just relax. I'll take care of it. No big deal.
Chris cleans the cat boxes. I clean the cat boxes.
Yeah.
He usually has, he's off on the weekends, and it's easier for us to get more stuff done on the weekends. So he gets more stuff done on the weekends than I can. I feel bad, but I try, I try to do one day a week where I can just sit in my pajamas. Like, tomorrow is going to be my one day to just sit in my pajamas. The ammonia, or just... Is it from the ammonia, Robert? Because of the urine?
Or it might be something in the litter that he's allergic to.
Something in the litter. But ammonia.
I bet you can get a great deal on N95 masks right now that'll help with that.
I do have to say, we need to get Sega back into mousing. Because we had a mouse pretty much scare the bejesus out of Chris here.
Go to open up a drawer and pull out some silverware, and all of a sudden I see a little pink nose and a little brown body, and it sneaks right behind the drawer. And I'm like,
and it's not this one staring lovingly at Chris going, "Daddy, I want up.
Feed me." Way cheaper than N95. Are you sure about that, Robert?
But do either of you know if dryer sheets actually work to keep mice away? I'm curious. I've heard it, but I've heard steel wool. I just need to keep them out of a few drawers, and then hopefully this summer, this fall, when we do our little bit of a remodel, and because we have to replace the floor here, that's where they're getting in. Hopefully that'll take care of the situation. It's already taken care of them, but we've taken care of them once, twice. Now it's just hopefully taking care of them for the final straw and getting the kitchen floor replaced here. And then hopefully we'll have a studio too this summer, fall.
That would be nice. Yeah. Everybody needs floors. We all need a lot of room.
Yeah, we had the drain leaked in our kitchen sink. So don't like the smell of the dryer sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, we might stick that in a couple drawers. They're not he chewed on my
cutting board.
Chewed on a cutting board, like the edge of a cutting board. And he really kind of stays away from my candles. I'm scared to open this drawer now. Afraid he's going to be in here. He's not in here. But you can see, I'll show you the edge. You can see how he's chewed around it. Chewed the little lip off the edge of the cutting board. So we're going to try to keep him out of that drawer. He's in a couple other drawers too that have towels and
Maybe what we'll do is we'll empty out one of the drawers and just put a couple of glue traps in there.
Yeah, we might glue trap them too. It's not the first time we've had to do that.
No.
But usually Sega's pretty good about going after them, but he's been lazy lately.
Complacent. I have to put him in his place.
I can't get any more pets. I can't get any more pets right now.
No, the best way to get rid of mice, she won't allow in the house.
Nope. That's almost the reason why I didn't buy this house. Is because of what the former owner had. Nope.
It was a beauty. It was pretty.
Ugh. No.
Indiana Jones here.
Yeah. Nope. No.
I agree.
I'm getting better. I'm really, really, really getting better about watching, like, I couldn't even watch cartoon ones. I've gotten better about cartoon ones. Some of the real ones, like on TV, I have a harder time watching. I can watch some of it, right? But I just can't. I can't.
In person, forget it.
In person, no. Like I said, the former owner that had this place, he had one, and when we were looking at it, it was actually right over behind where our auction table is, and it was a white and yellow bowl, and he goes, "Honey, don't turn around." And I said, "Oh, I know it's there. I can feel it crawling up the side of the cage." And I was like a foot away. It was right behind me. That was almost my deciding factor on not buying this place. Because I just didn't like the idea if he had a snake out in this house. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll come down, but I don't necessarily, like, if you get it out, I'm going to be across the room.
I'll be hitchhiking from Freeport to Rockford.
I wouldn't leave you there. I'd probably sit in the car because I know I'd be in the confines of my car. But like, I have gotten better, and if I know it's there, I'll be fine. If I don't know it's there and you spring it on me, I will have a panic attack. Been there, done that already.
Yep.
Once. I got some weird little don't likes.
Spiders at times.
Spiders come in my bubble. I'm fine until they're in my bubble. If they're in my bubble, then they gotta go.
That's the thing. I don't mind having spiders in the house.
Yeah.
Until they come with it, like I said,
a bubble.
In a bubble. Otherwise, they're great to keep the
Hi, Doug.
They're great to keep the bugs out.
Douglas.
Yeah, spiders do meat, mosquitoes, flies.
It's kind of funny because I tried to feed the spiders. We do have like a couple spider webs in our bathroom, and we had flies really bad this summer. And we're not the only household that had them. Yeah, it was just a really wet summer and fall, and we had to put up
fly strips.
We weren't the only, like, my friend's house. We went to my friend's house, and I'm like, "Oh, you got a fly strip here too?" Yeah, it wasn't just our house, so I felt a little bit better about that. But I was actually catching flies and trying to feed the spiders because we have some spider webs in our bathroom that they're not very big spiders. They almost look like daddy long leg spiders. They're not creepy or anything. But bats, I don't mind bats. I don't like them flying around me, but I will tolerate it, and mice I can tolerate.
You ever seen a bat face up close?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're ugly as sin, but I like having them around too.
I can tolerate
another bug eaters.
Yeah, I can tolerate mice up to a point. Like, You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't like them in my drawers. I don't like them eating my food. I don't like them, but I don't like, I'm not going to, if it comes running at me, I might freak a little bit, but you know, do a little dance.
I'll admit, I got a little startled when I opened the drawer, but I wasn't expecting it. So
he ran a little bit.
I just backed up.
Yeah.
Go. Okay,
he
then.
cursed a little bit, but
son of a, yeah, that was about it.
Yeah. But it was I had to laugh because I didn't know what he was talking about until he's like, "Oh yeah, a little furry friend in our drawer." I said I heard him. Now I know what he's chewing on. So we're gonna probably put a sticky trap in that drawer just to. But they go up. All these cupboards are connected, so they get up in the upper cupboards too. So they were in my spice cupboard, and they'd eat like the taco seasoning, chew on the taco seasoning and stuff.
Burn it down.
Only if it's snakes, Danny. Only if it's snakes. Some bugs too kind of weird me out, like those earwigs that we have. Ugh. I've gotten pretty good about a lot of things. I've learned to accept a lot of things. Snakes are slowly creeping in. I won't hold one. I don't want to be in the same room as one, but like
the silverfish or another one.
Silverfish?
Yeah.
What?
Ever seen those?
No.
Ooh, you're gonna have to look at it. They're gross.
But cheesy tater tots. I had those for lunch. I had cheesy cauliflower tots. I didn't have tater tots. They were cauliflower cheese and bacon.
Gross ones for me: centipedes and millipedes.
But I just
Otherwise, I can pretty much handle anything.
I don't. I can do pretty much most bugs. Most bugs will fascinate me. But
I like cool looking ones. Like, I mean, I don't want a centipede or a millipede crawling on me, but if it's crawling on the ground, I'll look at it before I squish it.
Yeah.
Aisle 13, you can find your lost spouse.
No, it might be different aisle at that store. Look at the signs. It's just a little quirk and it's an inside joke. Well, not really an inside joke, but if you look up at the aisle signs, certain aisles will have one aisle will have $1 million.
Yep.
And one aisle will have lost spouse. So just kind of look at the aisle signs and you'll see, because one of the big, like, we always ask, can I help you find something today? And the number one question is $1 million.
Yeah.
Or my wife or my spouse.
Can you find my spouse? Yeah.
So, yeah, look up at the aisle signs, because the newer stores, the older stores don't have it, but the newer stores do. I did find them. I thought it was kind of funny because some people are like, "Oh, what's this?" And here in the soup it says lost spouse. So it's just kind of they thought it would be kind of a little giggle when going into the store if you look up at the aisle signs.
So if you lose Randa, she's in aisle 4.
Maybe. I don't know what aisles. I think.
You know what I mean.
I know at the Madison store, the Hales, I think it was it Hales Corners or was it Verona? It was the Madison store. Verona.
Hales Corners is closer to
Milwaukee. But the Verona store in Madison, aisle 13 is lost spouse, and I think like aisle 5 or something is going to be your $1 million. So if you like steaks, they have a burgundy spoon steak. The seasoning's really good on.
The raspberry chipotle pork tenderloin.
Yeah. Yeah, the raspberry chipotle pork tenderloin. We get that all the time too. One thing we made today, and I'm kind of really craving. I can't wait till grill season, even though grill season's all year round. Oktoberfest brats. Oh, we made some today. It just depends on what you're looking for. Yay!
There's 8. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet, so I am hungry.
Sorry, my coworker just messaged me because I was gonna go in tomorrow. They did one of my jobs for me because I was gonna go in tomorrow.
Now you get to sleep in for sure.
Yep. Now I get to. She said, enjoy my day off. I've been going in an hour. Like last Wednesday, I went in for a couple hours on my day off. I'm salaried, so I don't get to punch in and out. I don't get overtime. So I've been staying. I stayed 10, 11 hours.
Ooh, yeah.
Couple days. And that was really hard because that's, like I said, that was with the time zone change, the time change, and then working a couple extra hours a day. I was beat.
I dropped you off this morning, came back home, and I did not want to get up this morning. My alarm went off, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to move. I'm too comfortable. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's all snug in my bed.
I forgot what we were going to make for dinner tonight. It's just me and Chris.
You had mentioned using up that Zatarain's.
Oh, yeah. Jambalaya. You're going to have to go get some.
Well, I figured I'd have to go get something.
You had a larger lunch. What did I have for... I just ate lunch. Oh, I had the cheesy tots. Oh, my God. Turnip greens sound so good, Douglas.
I had a breakfast burger from Quick Trip. That's all I've really eaten today.
Hi, Toppet. Aw.
Yeah, young animals will do that. They'll keep your attention for a while.
I think
I should say.
When 2 of our cats go, we're going to get a puppy. We've kind of talked about it. I kind of miss having a dog. I don't think it's going to be a real big one.
But better not be, because I don't want to have to be picking up poop.
Well, and we have to be really careful because I heard an owl this morning. And it was really close, too. I kind of wanted to go out and find it, but...
There's owls all over the place out here.
Yeah, I actually heard this.
You can go outside, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and you can hear owls calling each other like crazy. I love it.
This one was like right over, like behind... It was like over by the neighbor's house.
Oh, wow.
That like close, right, huh? Yeah, it was really close. Like
maybe he's getting the bunny.
Huh?
Maybe he's getting the bunny.
I don't know. We have a lot of rabbits. Haven't really seen we did have some feral cats hanging out and around. I think we got rid of them. Hopefully we got rid of them, but
our community.
Yeah, our community, not in a mean way. Not in a mean way. I'm not, you know what I mean? We live trapped them and took them to the Humane Society or whatever. Pepperoni, mushroom, black olive, calzone. That sounds really good.
That sounds good too. It's Tuesday, so Papa Murphy's got their large pizzas on special for $10.
Ooh.
Any large pizza for $10.
Chicken cordon bleu, homemade. Oh my God!
How do you do that? I really have no idea.
It's probably like you tenderize the chicken flat, stuff it with ham and cheese in the middle, or do you cut a slit in it and stuff it? I'm curious because there's so many ways you can do it. Like you can cut a slit in the chicken breast, in the fatty part or in the thick part. How do you make homemade chicken cordon bleu, Toppet? That should be a video for you. Homemade chicken cordon bleu. Oh gosh, Robert.
There's a joke to be made there, but we're gonna leave it be.
I miss black lab puppy.
You got to see one a little while ago, a couple of years, Tink.
Tink?
Yeah,
Tink.
Tink. She was a
puppy.
She was a puppy. Yeah. But you had your black lab puppy time.
I barely got any German Shepherd puppy time too. My aunt and uncle trained service dogs for vets. And
veterans, not veterinarians.
Yeah, veterans. And right now they have a German Shepherd puppy, and he's so cute. His ears finally stand up. They finally got his, like at Christmas. They told me, they're like, don't touch his ears, don't play with his ears. So, yeah, they because they finally stood up. They were worried that his ears weren't gonna stick up, but they do. He's a beautiful German. But fill it, put stuff in.
Fillet it.
Oh, fillet it. Put stuff in, roll it up. Toothpicks.
Okay.
Sounds good. It really does. Our female cat just kind of belly flopped.
There.
Oh, I better double check her.
Yeah.
She's not meowing. Oh, there she is.
They're this one and the sister are both on a little bit of the older side.
He's losing all the fur. Look at this. Look at how splotchy he is. He's losing he's shedding. They shed their winter coat, and he's got like, it's growing in. It's still there. It's the baby fuzz fur, and it's just not like he has splotches. It's his whole back end is like the thin hair. It's sad. He's hugging me. Hi, Rob.
Taz, no. Not yours.
And she's being more vocal. I think she can hear now because I finally got her ear cleaned out. She had some gookie in her ear. You don't cook, your hubby does. Nice. Yep, my hubby does too.
Fat guy's got to stay fat somehow.
He's lost a lot of weight though. Look at this storage. Or no, this was a.
It's a Ben's fine.
Ben's fine. Taz.
The undershirt I've got on is a storage unit find.
This shirt is a storage unit find too. Rascal's like climbing. Ouch. Claw. I'm gonna have to clip his claws. Taz, get down. And now she's starting to shed too. Teach the son how to cook. That's one thing that kids nowadays don't know how to do is cook for themselves. I am not kidding.
Keeps me in a job, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but like his son, I mean, he could follow a recipe, but ow, get down. She's sassing me. No, get down.
Good. Kids need, anyone needs to really learn how to cook.
I took home ec class, and I took home ec class. So that was the best part of my day in school, was because I got to cook for myself and eat.
Part of it for me was home ec. Part of it was in the Scouts learning how to cook over a campfire.
Oh, and part of it cooking over a campfire.
And part of it was, just watching Mom.
Hobo dinners over a campfire. Oh my God. I think I taught you how to do that. No?
Trust me, I did hobo dinners every week at Scout Camp. Every year I went.
Sega.
Because it was Wednesday nights. The kitchen was closed. They just sent up all the supplies, and we cooked them in the camp. Yeah, Danny, teach them. I mean, show them how to do recipes. Like, I taught the kids at work how to do. I'm like, do you know how to read a recipe? Because some of them don't. Oh. It's just
how much
following
is this many
directions.
ounces? You got to read the whole recipe all the way through. It tells you how many cups, how many, tablespoons. Sega. Oh, I got to chase cats. Sega, down. Come here, Seggy. He's being a stinker. I want him to stay awake as much as he could.
That's reason number one to take home ec. It's be near the girls. Reason number two, you don't have to eat school lunch.
No. We went, and the nice thing is the store that I work in, it used to be a different grocery store chain here in the town. And it's actually right next door to the school. So right next door to the school. So we'd actually go over right away before at the beginning of class, pick up the groceries we needed for our recipe. Actually, and then like at the end of class, we got to eat everything, but we wrote down the recipe for the next class. And then we'd go shopping for it at the grocery store. So they showed us how to grocery shop too.
That's kind of how I am, or how I used to be, Danny, is I would get the basics down and then I just throw in whatever sounded good.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of how I, every batch of chili that I make is just a little bit different because I like to experiment with different things.
Yeah. We every batch of chili he makes is different. It tastes different every single time. We use some of the same basic green ingredients, but I've done that all night. Sega's been keeping me awake all night.
A size 10 enema.
Oh my god. I actually pick him up and throw him out the door. But we use some recipes if it's something new and we want to try it.
Yeah.
We will use a recipe, but then we'll tweak it after we try it once as the recipe, and then we tweak it.
Philly cheesesteak is a great example.
We make our own Philly cheesesteaks, and it's kind of different every time. But one thing that I got, speaking of grandmas, and Chris can grab it down. My aunt, when my grandma passed, I gotta watch somebody said your video they made, was it Tracy Cakes made one of your recipes, Robert? And I want to try some of your recipes. I haven't watched some of the videos. I've kind of stayed away from YouTube a little bit, and I kind of watch them at night. But Rob, a lot of the baking I've done is from my grandma. And I love my grandma's recipes. He loves the ginger snaps. I don't like ginger snaps. And I got my grandma's recipe. My aunt made a whole cookbook with all my grandmas, my great grandmas, my great aunts and great great aunts, and
they're not like the store-bought ginger snaps where they're hard. They're actually chewy.
Yeah.
Which is the way I like my cookies.
Yeah. And I bake those for my brother for Christmas.
That's the only time of year that we make them, but they're so good.
He's like, these are so good. And they're very close to my grandma's recipe. It's just like there's one little thing off. And I said, that's because I don't have grandma's love in them. You know what I mean? Like I can't portray a grandma's love into baking. It's just like when your mother cooks, your mother's love isn't going into the cooking. Sometimes.
That and a dash of whiskey.
But I don't use the exact ingredients my grandma used either. Like I don't know what exact butter she used,
Right.
I knew the molasses she used, and I use the exact molasses, but I don't use. That's like this weekend I have a potluck, and I'm think I might do my ham and cheese sliders because people like those, but I wanted to see what everybody else was kind of doing too.
Yeah. That's when she really likes to cook, is when we have potlucks or, pass a dish things. That's when she really likes to experiment and try new things and cook. And I just kind of stand back and let her. She asks, can you help me do this, this, and this? And I'll do it.
And that's just because I cook for the masses. He cooks for the masses too, but like I cook in a grocery store. I cook in the deli. So I'm used to cooking
bigger batches.
Big batches. So like when Troy regular guy barbecue asked me to do Michelle's memorial, I was happy to do it. Now I made the salad that was her favorite salad. And I mixed it. I got all the ingredients and I mixed it right there in front of him. And I made a big batch of it because that's what we needed. And it was one of the favorite salads of the thing.
Robert can attest.
Yeah, Robert can attest. And I'm like, I get venison. I get a lot of venison and all kinds of stuff like that from my dad and my brother. So like,
Douglas is talking about hobo dinner.
Yeah, meat, potatoes.
Yeah,
we put garlic powder, onion powder. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you again. Yes. I was surprised to see you on Sunday too.
Troy didn't tell you we were coming? He's sneaky.
No, Troy didn't tell us she was coming.
Well, yeah. He didn't tell us Anna was coming, and he didn't tell Anna we were coming.
Yeah.
Then he brought along the cookie lady.
Yeah, he brought along the cookie lady too. Out of all the recipes, your favorite thing to make is peanut butter?
Homemade peanut butter. I can see that. Do you like creamy or crunchy?
Crunchy. I like crunchy, but I'll eat creamy peanut butter too. I actually make jelly.
There you go. Robert can make peanut butter. You make jelly, and then we'll meet in the middle and make some sandwiches.
It was kind of funny because one fall, the cookie lady was from the mall. It was a Girl Scout cookie.
Somebody selling Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, and
he bought her out Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
And brought her to dinner.
My friend's family owns a vineyard, a grape vineyard, and makes wine. And me and my friend went and they pick the grapes by hand. They don't have a machine to do it. So we were out there picking grapes, me and my friend. Hence our first date was going and picking grapes. And we asked,
make $30 a piece, $40 a piece.
Yeah, something like that.
Take her on a date and get paid.
I asked him on the date, by the way. But we asked her uncle and her grandpa, who ran the vineyard, if we could take some of the grapes. So we took grapes. There's like 7 different grapes in this vineyard to make different wines. We took each one of the grapes and made jelly out of it. There's elderberries all over up there. So we picked elderberries, bunches of elderberries. And we made elderberry. Then where they had the tasting house, they had a garden. Mm-hmm. There's a tasting house there now, but he had golden raspberries and regular raspberries. So we made raspberry jam. And then I went to Hmong New Year because they host Hmong New Year here in La Crosse. And they had vendors there with food. I bought white peaches, made white peach jam, and I also made golden plum jam too. So my dad's still going through It's all at my parents' house, and I think we have some here, but I gave some away, but it's I think some of it turned into syrup, which my dad put over pancakes, and it was like these really, really like dark purple grapes, and it turned the pancakes blue. So Chris is gonna start putting some videos up, Anna. We're gonna start dropping some more videos. We got a bunch of Vegas stuff. We have storage units.
I think I found stuff from at least 3 different storage units.
Yep. And then we said at the beginning when nobody was here, but we found something in this last storage unit that's gonna tenfold pay for the unit. And then some. It could pay for a whole nother trip to Vegas.
Potentially.
Yeah.
What was that?
Curiosity Inc.
What was that butter stuff that you made?
Oh, I made apple butter and I made pumpkin butter. The pumpkin was hard because I didn't really have a recipe to go off of. And it's not supposed to keep for very long, so I don't know. Like, I dated everything to make sure, and we still have some. I'm curious as to how it turned out still, or if it's still good. It's to like go on toast and stuff like that. And I made apple too, I believe.
Yeah.
I found a recipe online. That's the nice thing is my family taught me how to can. So I know how to can. This is from 2016. So this is a good 6 years old. This is apple butter. And this is pumpkin butter. And this is from real pumpkins. This ain't like canned pumpkin sauce. This is actual, like, I carved the pumpkin and everything. So I got out.
Saved the guts and made it apple and pumpkin butter out of it.
Spiced blueberry. Oh, my dad must have made. Or did we get that from somebody?
It's very possible we got it from somebody.
Yeah, this ain't good. This one's not good. This is mustard dip. My dad made it.
Yeah, he's pretty handy around the canning area too. He makes his own homemade sauerkraut. Garlic sauerkraut was amazing.
Yeah, my dad and my brother get together and they'll and some friends, and they'll just cut cabbage up. They go to the farmer's market. And yes, I do ham and cheese sliders on Hawaiian rolls. And I've had no complaints about them. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen him do. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
He was like Thumper on a ball, and he was like with his back leg.
He's trying to bat around a little cat toy with his back paws.
But it was just funny. I don't mind the canning process at all. Like, not at all.
When my grandmother first moved in with us, I remember her and Mom making a bunch of canned beef.
Oh, they do venison. My family does canned venison, and that was so good. It's like beef tips.
Yeah, in the cellar. Yeah, your dad and her brother made ring bologna over the weekend.
Yeah, I was just gonna show the pictures of that. Ring bologna. My dad and brother have a smoker.
What a bunch of baloney.
Yeah. And I don't know how well you can see.
Probably not very. It looks like there's a lot of reflection.
But they made some with garlic and some without garlic in it, and they said it was really good. So they do that. And another thing, and he's gonna start gearing up for this if he's gonna do it, is maple syrup.
Maple syrup time. Yeah. They're gonna be tapping trees.
Yep. He'll be doing syrup, which he does make really good syrup. We
haven't had to buy store syrup for probably 4 or 5 years.
I will say this, I've eaten a lot of interesting critters. So like at the sledding party, my dad had beaver summer sausage made out of beaver. And it was really good. Did you eat any?
I did not.
Oh.
I wasn't about to venture that.
We have
in a strange
I think
place.
we have goose sausage in our fridge. Duck something.
It's duck
sausage.
Yeah. I don't think you're.
We have venison sausage. Hot dogs. They make hot dogs. Chili hot dogs, chili cheese hot dogs, which they weren't as spicy this year. I was kind of disappointed. Maybe my spice meter went up and that's why they weren't as spicy, but they weren't as spicy this year as they have been. They do smoked carp. Like I said, my family we do a lot of stuff. We crawl around and we're not afraid to get dirty.
Lefse.
We make homemade lefse, which, hi Ann, which is something we're going to do here in the winter and probably film it. I can't eat eggs. I can't eat straight up eggs. I'm disappointed, but candied salmon.
Interesting.
That one's interesting.
But smoked salmon sounds good.
They do bear jerky. Let's see, we've done bear jerky. You weren't here for that,
No.
But bear jerky, venison jerky. Hi, Brenda. It's kind of getting later in the evening, so everybody's kind of popping on.
Yep.
Yeah, my family is German, Italian, Polish, and Czech, or Bohemian. So a lot of Polish, a lot of German.
Which means they know their way around making sausage.
Yep. Well, my brother's a butcher.
Yeah, that too.
My uncle is a butcher. My grandpa was a butcher. So yeah, we salmon jerky doesn't sound very good. I don't know why, but it sounds
anything fishy.
It sounds interesting. I'm not a huge fish person. I've slowly started eating it again.
Yeah, smoked salmon does sound good, but salmon jerky just doesn't.
Like smoked carp is really good, but I can't eat fish like I used to. Oh, a nap. I kind of want to nap all day.
It's the weather.
It's really gray and gloomy here, guys. Look, I wish it would just storm and get
over. It's November part 2.
Yeah. See, my dad has a homemade smoker. So they smoke everything. Hi. candied salmon.
Homemade maple syrup and smoke. Ooh, that does not sound bad.
I wish I was Irish, Hannah. I love everything Irish. Yeah, homemade maple syrup. And it's funny because a friend of mine, she will only eat my dad's sauerkraut. So I had to get her her own jar of sauerkraut that she still has. And that's all she'll eat. She doesn't like store-bought sauerkraut. She will only eat my dad's sauerkraut. It's just, yeah. We used to make salsa. What else? Oh, pickles. Homemade pickles.
Garlic dill. Ooh.
Yep. I don't like bread and butter. I love red.
I was a little hesitant at Michelle's celebration of life to try the Kool-Aid pickles. It just
Oh my God, they were good though.
didn't seem natural.
I'm gonna have to make some of those because those fruit punch ones were fantastic.
I suppose if you get the actual packets of like Hawaiian punch as opposed to Kool-Aid fruit or tropical punch,
I don't know.
that might be a little bit better.
Randall will have to send me the recipe for that, Robert, because those were good.
The grape pickles.
The grape ones were not bad. The only ones I did not care for were I didn't try the watermelon, which people love the watermelon ones. I'm not a watermelon fan.
Bread and butter pickles alongside of it. Oh no.
I don't like bread and butter pickles.
Yeah, when Wendy's switched from
sweet.
bread and butter pickle from dill to bread and butter, I'm like, oh
nope. Come on, get down. I'm just gonna move this.
All right.
We got people. We might as well chit chat for a while.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna see, like I said, you're gonna see me hobble around. Sorry, guys. Oh,
Gimpy Gimperson.
Tracy Cakes.
And her flippin' side has not tried my recipes.
Yeah, I gotta try. I want the recipe for the Kool-Aid pickles. Nice. They have.
I'm 100% mutt.
His family still has a family house in Wales. But my family traced back to actual where they came from. My grandmother, great grandmother came from Bohemia or Czechoslovakia. So my mom's side, there's actual direct and very much Italian because the last name's very Italian. If you don't know, most of see this? I'm the only blonde in the family. Aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm the only blonde in the family. Yeah, that's true, Robert. I'm willing to try a spicy dill pickle. Bread and butter are too sweet for me.
You're going to get whopped with that stand there, cat. Not this one. The other one that's been rubbing on it for the last minute or so.
This is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. She's the queen bee.
Well, don't stick it in your ear.
I should check her ear again just to make. Whoa!
What did I tell you?
She almost fell off the table.
Run away! Run away!
I can't. I'm still trying to do jalapenos. I love olives. I'm still trying to do jalapenos though.
I am black, not green.
I like both. I can only eat so many green ones, but I prefer the black ones.
Too salty. Green olives are really too salty for me. Black olives are salty, yes, but not as bad as green. All right, Robert, have a good one.
Bye, Robert.
I mean, you could ignore her longer if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest it. I just tuned hers out. She'll talk about. Yeah,
he does. He does. I do too, though. Don't I?
Aren't you glad I'm an orphan?
I've never tuned your mom out.
No, you didn't.
I tuned my mom out. I don't tune my dad out too much.
No, I not tune... at all. What he usually has to say is fairly important.
Yeah.
Or you can learn something from it.
Yeah, like I said, my brother, when my brother was in kindergarten, my parents went in for the parent-teacher conference, and the teacher's like, "Man, your son lies." My dad's like, "What do you mean my son lies? What is the stories he tells, you know? They're just and my dad's like, "Well, what stories does he tell, you know?" And that he went scuba diving. Well, you know, my dad's a scuba diver, and putting on my dad's mask and fins, yes, he was scuba diving, but he was probably snorkeling. Or, you know, we got to go out hunting. We get to go out on a trap line, you know. God, we've curled around, you know, and we're, like I said, we're not afraid to get muddy. We worked on a farm during the summer. So the gentleman, the farm's no longer available to us, but my dad from high school all the way up till just like the last few years hunted and trapped on the same property. And as payment to hunt and trap on the property, we'd go and help him hay for the summer. Oh my God, it's hot, but we did it, you know. We went roller skating. We went, you know. The biggest spoiler alert for my videos is that my husband is in them. My husband's in mine too. Spicy quail eggs. I have a can of quail eggs in my cupboard right now. I can't eat chicken eggs, but I'm gonna try quail eggs and see how that works. I like to make my own like fried, or like my own noodles, Chinese noodles, veggie noodles, you know, like take rice noodles and I got like oyster sauce and baby corn and green onions, and I like to fry it all up, and like I used to put scallops in them, but I could put chicken, and then I put quail eggs in there. I put mushrooms in it. Garlic. He's tried it. It's not bad, right?
No, it's not bad.
It's just not his cup of tea. Bye, Toppet.
His delicious food is ready.
Yeah, his stomach's growling.
Yeah. We make a lot of noise.
We will say this, we're gonna get better about we're gonna drop a video because I don't have too many people on my Facebook page. I'm gonna drop a video as to what we're gonna auction for auctions. We're definitely gonna try to get better about posting videos. We're 8 or 9 people. We lost a subscriber.
It's their loss, not ours.
Yeah. But we're 8 or 9 subscribers away from our 100 subscriber party. So
if you have to create a couple of fake Gmail handles just to get the subscriber up, you didn't hear it from me though.
how you doing, Ann? Last looked, I was at, yeah, and last I looked, I was at 91, but it could have gone up another one. All I know is right away when we started, like the first 5 minutes, we had a bot in here and nobody else. Said a very, very, very rude and absurd statement, and blocked, gone. So, Taz? No. I know what she's looking for. I just don't want her. Yay! Taz, no. I know we got some figures, Western figures out of this lot. I got to look them up.
92.
Yeah, now we're at 92. So we're 8 subscribers away from 8 subscribers away from our 100 sub. And we'll have to figure out some kind of fun raffle thing or something to do. I know we're gonna do the bean challenge. So maybe I can get my skunk flavored Bernie Botsby's beans, right? Is that what it is? Bean Boozled? Yeah, the Bean Boozled challenge. Hey, Eric. Actually, we've been staying Brenda, we stayed pretty strong at 92 since we came back from Vegas. We picked up a few people. If you didn't see that video or heard us talking about it, Travel Ruby is a YouTuber, and we got to meet her, and she's one of our favorite YouTubers. We got to meet her out in Vegas. They were doing their live, and we handed her card, and she posted our card on her live stream. I try to stay on people's pages. I'm sorry if I got off of some people's. Yeah, Rob, that's what we're gonna do for our 100 sub is the Bean Boozled challenge. And then I am going to get, if you haven't seen it, it's called like the Mega Black Death Sour Ball or something like that. And it's a sour, it's supposed to be the super sour candy. So that's something I am going to, he won't do it.
I'm not a big sour person. I like lemon, but that's about it. But not like fresh lemon, like lemon flavored things. For example, the lemon flavored Girl Scout cookies that we got over the weekend, they're all mine.
Yeah. Troy, we ran into Troy on Sunday with Anna, and he bought out a Girl Scout cookies. And me and my friend, he told us to fill up a box because he's like, I have a shelf full. I cleaned out the girl yesterday that was here. So I didn't have to buy any Girl Scout cookies. Troy bought them. Thanks, Troy. So yeah, we'll have to think of some questions from some of our yeah. If you guys haven't subscribed to Anna's Adventures, go to her channel and subscribe. When she gets to 1,000 subscribers, she's going to cut her hair. And right now it's past her bum. We'll say it politely.
Yep.
Anna, I cut my hair when I hit a 600 in bowling. And if you haven't noticed, it's been a year since I cut my hair. And I didn't get a 600. And there's 1 week left of season.
Yep.
Yep, I donate my hair too. And she will be donating her hair. So we'll have to think of something when we hit 500 and something when we hit.
Who's the best mod? Well, I don't think we've got a lot.
We have you, Robert. I thought we put Robert.
Troy.
Troy is one for sure. Danny was one, I believe. Got a 500 series this season.
That's pretty good.
That's nice. I'm kind of bummed because my friend that I bowl 600 is no longer a 600. Or she's no longer my friend. So I have nobody to go to 600 club state with. So I'm looking for somebody to go to 600 club state with and bowl tournaments with.
Anna, you answered well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I get where he's going.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if I can commit to 18 hours sitting in one spot anyway. So.
Well, are you talking Lemur Palooza or?
He's saying who's the best mod? Who can do? Can anybody else do this? They can't. I can. Ha ha ha. So.
You're a mod on a lot of channels.
Noticed Iron Butt Eric.
Yeah, I noticed some of my mods went away when I left YouTube for a while. So I'm not a mod on a few channels now. Wounded Warriors.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
I didn't go on that one. And I'm sorry. Like I said,
that was at a time that we were stepping back.
Yeah, at the time we stepped back, it was much needed. This is kind of the reason why I lost my friend too. I needed to mentally get myself straightened out. My job was hurting. And it was things going on at my job that were not good. And mentally I just shut down. Like I told him, I'm like, I don't want to see any YouTube. Can we just watch a movie? Sit on the couch and watch a movie. And that's what we did. Because I was to the point where I thought I'd have to, just to get my head straightened out, go into the psych ward. I wasn't afraid to do it, but It's just something mentally I thought I needed to do for myself. I wasn't going to harm myself, and he knows that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because I was going to harm myself. It was just depression. But I got myself out. He helped. Slowly starting to get back into YouTube. We're trying. And that's when we have W-2 jobs, you know.
That ask a lot of us.
Like I said, I'm salaried now. My job got better, 10 times better. I'm doing the job I love. This is a job, like literally, my review, my goal from last year was I want to reach this position. Well, they literally walked to my review and said, you did this. So what's your goal? Well, this year my goal is just to be the better leader because I am happy where I'm at. I don't want to go any higher. This is the job I wanted to do. I just want to get better at the job that I wanted to do. So, we got plans for doing a yard rummage sale, and it's going to be just like Jeebus. And so like Steven and Amber, what they do, we're going to do everything's $1, blow everything out. And like I said, we haven't decided what we're going to do yet with the money. It is going to get donated.
In some way, shape, or form, yes.
If we got to go to the mall and take all the names off the Christmas tree for the angel tree, we'll go do that, right? Mm-hmm. And buy presents for kids. I talked to my brother, and they bought hats and coats and gloves for kids at the school here in the township we live in. But yeah, and we might do a fundraiser once we figure out what we're gonna do. I'm very picky about my fundraisers, guys. I've seen a lot of people fundraising for the wrong things.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like Wounded Warrior, or I'm not saying Lemur Palooza. Chris is tired. Chris is hungry, KT.
Yeah, that's
Hi, KT.
I am tired. I am hungry.
We've been on here for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not saying Lemur Palooza was a bad fundraiser. I'm not saying Wounded Warrior is a bad fundraiser, but I've seen other things done for fundraisers that I will, and don't get mad at me. I'm not a huge fan of the Humane Society. I will admit this. I am not a huge fan of the Humane Society. Just some bad run-ins with the Humane Society.
Red Cross was another one that year.
American Red Cross, not a huge fan of. And the reason being for the American Red Cross, and I will say this, is because you raise money for a specific event. Like we had a tornado go through here, and they fundraised money to help support the tornado victims. That money went somewhere else in the United States. So if you fundraise for the American Red Cross for a specific purpose, it doesn't go to that specific purpose.
No, it goes into the general fund.
I will do Wounded Warriors. I mean, I have a lot of friends in the military and vets and all that stuff, so I do support Wounded Warrior. Like Anna, when you donate your hair, do your research on who you're going to donate your hair to. Locks of Love, I will not donate my hair to Locks of Love.
Wigs for Kids is the one we go to, the one you use.
Yeah, Wigs for Kids, or children with hair loss. And the reason being is Locks of Love charges people for their wigs. Children with hair loss or wigs for kids. Locks of Love, you have to have your hair a certain length. It cannot be chemically treated in any way, shape, or form. And they will not take gray hair. Children
Out of luck.
Yeah, children with hair loss or wigs for kids. Wigs for kids will take any color hair, chemically treated hair, hair length of 4 inches or more. And the nice thing about wigs for kids or children with hair loss is that the kids get their first wig free, and then every year after that, they will get a wig for free. So please, 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 please do your research when your guys are doing these fundraisers and everything like that. Like I said, we're going to do our research when we do the dollar garage sale, and we are going to make sure that it helps. Like I said, if we have to donate, we'll buy school supplies for kids. I'll do that. Why not? I will pay kids' lunch programs. I know somebody that works for the school district that's a lunch lady. And she's the manager of the school lunch program here in town. I will talk to her and I will pay for kids' school lunches. Rob, you should see my brother. He's been going gray since he was in his late 20s.
No, early 20s.
Early 20s. He is silver all the way through here. And I will say my hair is dyed, but if you look at my roots are all natural. And you will not see a gray hair in there.
I'm disqualified because I won't let my hair get that long. I can't stand having my hair long.
But my dad donated his hair. You know, like I said, we'll always do your research. Always do your research when you're doing donations. I really don't like Goodwill, but I will. I don't fund their programs because I don't believe in their programs. We go to the Goodwill bins and get stuff out of the Goodwill bins. But that they have like a hierarchy. Like I said, they pay people upper. You know, they say they're pretty good about helping people with special needs and all that. But I don't think it's as good as people really think it is.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, St. Jude's is a good one. Ronald McDonald House. I will support Ronald McDonald Houses.
Children's Miracle Network.
Yep.
We do a lot with that at my work.
Yep. Special Olympics. Definitely. Like they do the polar plunge here in town. There's Big Brother, Big Sister, which is another one which kids, adults can help. And like my uncle's a big brother to a kid. He'll take them out and go to an arcade, do roller skating, whatever. And I support that one. My aunts and uncles will support it. So I like I said, I'll put the money towards Big Brother, Big Sister too, if I have to. Boys and Girls Club. I always just try to do my research. Anything that involves kids, like Girl Scouts, I like Girl Scouts too. Boy Scouts. We try to help out that. American Heart Association. So I always do my research. Like I said, with the hair, I did my research. And my friends helped me with that one too, because my friends literally said, no, pay attention to this. And that's where I said, hey, look, you guys, do your research. Locks of Love is not what you think it is. And I don't mean to badmouth, these companies, but it is what it is.
Oh, my butt's getting sore. I'm no Eric. I'm no Eric.
Yeah. So we didn't have an auction today again. I will do more research and try to get Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
I was going to talk about that today. Sorry. See, I will help out. I'm on board of directors, but one of the nonprofits that I'm on the board of directors for is up in the Twin Cities. And they help people in households like us. So it's a lot of housing stuff. So there's a lot of nonprofits I will help out too. And we're pretty good about anything for kids, like supporting the kids, youth bowling. What are some other ones? Like I said, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. We always baseball, youth baseball. I will support my brothers on the fire department. They had a chicken queue last weekend.
Volunteer fire department.
Volunteer fire department. I will support them in any way, shape, or form I can. We didn't get to the chicken queue, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but what are you going to do? So.
We'll just save up for waffles.
Yeah, we'll save up. Hopefully they do the waffle. They do a waffle
breakfast right around Memorial or Labor Day weekend.
If we're not out of town.
Yeah, depending on if we're in town.
So. But it looks like we're starting to lose some people. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry for my rant, people. I'm sorry. Well, you got me on a topic that I'm kind of sincere about. I'm sorry. Like I said, just do your research.
All right.
I gotta go kick my foot up because my foot is killing me.
And I gotta go get dinner.
It's swollen. I can't bend my toes, so I'm gonna have to do some maybe soaking or something. I don't know. But if you guys have any further questions, I talk about what interests. Yes.
And that's when you get the most candid conversations, really.
Yeah. It gets, you guys get to know us a little bit better, and we kind of get to know you.
Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know.
I hope it's a good thing. Then we can get some more subscribers.
Yeah.
And I know, Rob, I think you said you were here for the storage units. We're going to get some storage unit videos out. This last one was a doozy, but we'll get some storage unit videos out. We did find the footage for the memorial spins for Michelle, so we're going to do those.
Yep. That one that's probably going to be the next one I get up.
And I'll probably be talking in that one, so get your Kleenex ready. Because it's going to be a tearjerker. I'm tearing up now thinking about it. So I hope you can probably hear his stomach. It's going. So we're gonna bid farewell, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Let's get us to 100. We're 8 away.
If you have any questions about Magic the Gathering beforehand, feel free to email us at bcg0919@gmail.com. And we will answer those questions live for you, hopefully next week.
Or sunstars82, sunstars82@gmail.com. Either one will get us there.
Yes, it will.
And comment.
Yeah. Or drop in the comments. We can
drop it in the comments or on one of our videos, and we'll answer any questions.
Okay. So again, thanks everybody for joining us this evening. Have a wonderful night, and we look forward to seeing you on our next Midwest Escapade.